Hey everyone, welcome back to Anvil of Doom Miniatures, episode 3. We've made it to episode 3, so that means we have 3 episodes. And I'm really happy to have you guys here for it. As you may know, when I was younger, I really loved the hobby and I was always buying White Dwarf magazines and really involved with it. Later on, in my later teenage years and my adult years, I kind of left the hobby, but I just watched from the sidelines. One of my dreams was to own a box set of one of the old Warhammer Fantasy box sets. It was just something I really wanted. I remember a kid up the street from me for Christmas got one, and oh boy was I jealous. I think it was the 5th edition box maybe, or 6th. It was the one with Britannia and Lizardmen, and I was very, very jealous. So I'm an adult now and I have adult money, and I've got a pretty good track record with finding bargains on eBay and Marketplace. So today for you all, I thought I would open one of my prized possessions, this 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy box set, which I got for a bargain price. I actually got it for 150 Australian dollars, which is pretty damn cheap. So yeah, I'll be opening this one today, so stick around and let's get into it. Cheers. So just give you a little bit of background about the box. I was trawling through Facebook Marketplace one day and there it was, fully sealed 8th edition of Warhammer Fantasy box set. I thought it was a scam at first, but I messaged them, they sent me photos and it wasn't a scam, and I managed to pick it up for 150 Australian dollars, like I said before. And when I got it, I couldn't believe my eyes. There I have my first box set. Now I understand it's not one of the classic examples of Warhammer Fantasy box sets. I feel like that goes to 5th and 6th edition. They always spring to mind when I think of Warhammer Fantasy box sets. But this one here is kind of special to me because it contains High Elves and it also contains Skaven. And my partner, she's a big rat lover. She just loves rats. Well, she loves all animals, but she really loves rats. So we used to have pet rats. Don't judge them. They're beautiful little creatures. They're really, really intelligent. But anyway, so she loves rats, so this army is pretty much perfect for her as well. I haven't told her yet that she'll be playing with me, but anyway, her and I will be playing a game eventually. But in this video, I won't be painting them, but in the future I will be. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what this box contains. So this is a pretty big box, obviously. It comes with 70 miniatures, which is great. And I'll run you through each unit and what the whole box comes with. This box contains 32-page full color getting started booklet, a 200-page full color rulebook, dice, templates, 2 range rulers, and for the models we have the High Elves. We have 1 High Elf Prince on Griffin, 1 High Elf Mage, 10 High Elf Lothern Seaguard, 10 High Elf Swordmasters of Hoth, 5 High Elf Illyrian Reavers, and then for the Skaven side of things, there are a lot of Skaven models, which is great because they're kind of like that Horde army, which is pretty cool. And for the Skaven, we have 1 Skaven Warlord, 1 Skaven Warlock Engineer, 40 Skaven Clan Rats, 1 Skaven Master Molder, 2 Skaven Rat Ogres, 1 Skaven Warp Fire Thrower, 1 Skaven Poisoned Wind Mortar. So in the box, it had this lovely little book, The Island of Blood. Read this first. So I guess we'll read this first. Nice little campaign book. A world of chaos, a time of heroes, and an age of war. Basically, yeah, it's just got like a little rundown. Look at that art. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so basically it's got a welcome to Warhammer, the noble High Elves, the Malviolent Skaven. It's just got some beautiful little paint jobs here of High Elves and some Skaven. And as we flick through, it's just assembling your army and whatnot. The Glittering Host, the Verminous Horde, and it just goes through and just explains, you know, kind of the campaign, I guess, of the Island of Blood. You know, some more great pictures, fighting in the battles, the Horde swells, reinforcing your host, and on this page there are some great models that I would probably kill for. Yeah, so, you know, flicking through, beautiful imagery here of High Elves and Skaven, battling it out. And yeah, just a nice little map of the old world and the armies of Warhammer. It just kind of goes through each army, Dark Elves, Lizardmen, Vampire Counts, Tomb Kings, Demons of Chaos, etc. Yeah, Ogre Kingdoms, Dwarves and Wood Elves. And that's pretty much it for that little book. And then we move on to the rule book. As you know, it's got the rules in it. And if I flick through, it's just got, you know, nice little imagery, all the rules in there. So I'll kind of go through this one a bit later by myself. You know, I don't want to bore you with this, but yeah, nice little chunky boy. Just a fun fact, this is probably my favourite high elf illustration I've ever seen. I really, really love it. And now we move on to the fun part. Yep, the models, the sprues, all the good stuff. So first we'll just kind of go through each one, each sprue. And we have some pretty cool Skaven models right here. As you can see, great little sculpts, beautiful little rat boys there, just little vicious faces. They remind me of my dog a fair bit actually, she's pretty vicious too. Yeah, really great little models. High elves are also on the same sprue as the Skaven, which is pretty cool. Moving here, you can see, they're all kind of, a few of them are monopose, as you can see there. So a few of them are monopose. You can see a sword master, a reaver. Yeah, beautiful little sculpts there. So there are a few on the sprue. And here we go, the big boy of the group, the High Elf Noble on the Griffin there. It's beautiful. I can't wait to paint this one. I'm really looking forward to that one. One thing I've noticed with this box set is kind of the quality of the sculpts. So as we move towards 8th edition, you can just tell they're starting to get that little bit more detail. It reminds me of like Age of Sigmar models a little bit. They're starting to get the real intricate details. And I guess as technology went on, you know, the ways to sculpt and all those things got better. So towards the end of Warhammer, which was 8th edition, you can just tell the quality and the sculpts got a little bit better, which is kind of sad because then they cancelled it and then not all armies got to have the same treatment. But you can tell with the sword masters and just all the units, they started looking like really like quality. There's a lot more detail in them compared to the earlier editions. So I've got a box of spearmen, but I'm really excited because now I'll have spearmen. I don't have to, like, what I was thinking I have to do is buy another box of spearmen and then turn them into the Lord of the Seaguard. But this box set comes with the Seaguard unit, so I'm really excited to do that one. With the Skaven, oh boy, the Rat Ogres, these Rat Ogres look so cool. I'm really excited to give these guys a bit of paint. I do love painting bigger models. I find that I can do a little bit more detail, add a little bit more intricacy to them instead of the smaller models. But yeah, they're going to be a lot of fun to paint. So I can see myself slapping on a bit of Agrax Earthshade over the Skaven and just going ham on them and having a bit of fun. I might speed paint them a little bit. I feel like I can paint Skaven faster than what I could paint a High Elf. Yeah. So there you have it. That was the 8th edition box opening. I hope you enjoyed your time like I did. I was really nervous to open this thing up and rip open the plastic because I love all those, I love having things kind of sealed and tucked away and little bits of history. But anyway, happy I opened it along with you guys here for the ride. Comment below and let me know what your favorite box set was. It could be 40k, it could be Warhammer Fantasy, yeah, Age of Sigmar. Let me know what your all-time favorite box set is. It'd be interesting to know. Thanks for tuning in, and I will be painting these shortly. Maybe I'll do another video of that, but I better get back to painting up this guy for Olden Demon. So yeah, cheers, thanks for sticking around, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you can. I'd be very appreciative of that. So thanks guys, have a good one. I'll see you soon. Cheers.